Oh, it's working now. I don't know why it didn't work. That was crazy. Okay, are you ready? Oh my gosh, hello everybody! Kelly Acheson at AStampAbove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Come here, baby.
Okay.
Come here. I have babies tonight. Oh, hang on, let me do this. Come here, you want to see?
Yeah.
Okay, Val, you're going to have to hang on.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, they're getting so big. This one just got a haircut today. Woohoo! Can you say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Where did you go tonight?
Nah.
Where did you go?
To a Santa place.
A Santa place?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you get to sit on Santa's lap?
Yeah.
And what did you tell Santa you wanted for Christmas? Crickets.
A dollar thing.
A dolly thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say to Santa?
Nah.
He said Merry Christmas the whole time. Look, everybody's saying how cute you are.
Santa.
Santa. Santa.
Santa.
Santa. Right? You went to see the Christmas lights, right? All you want is candy, isn't it?
No.
Here, have an M&M.
Candy.
Granny's always got the candy in here. Yeah, you can have one too.
Okay.
Okay, all right. All right, they just stopped by. They just got here and they're leaving. Can you tell everybody to have a wonderful Christmas? Look at the people. Say have a wonderful Christmas.
Have a wonderful Christmas.
Can you say Merry Christmas?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Did Santa ask you if you were naughty or nice? No? Was the Grinch there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank goodness, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does the Grinch do? What does he do, though?
He takes all the presents.
He takes all the presents. That's right. Look at all the people. You have 216 people watching you right now. What do you think of that? That's crazy, right? Do you think they want to see your tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Can I have kisses? Kisses? Mwah. Say bye-bye.
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 Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, hey, be nice. Ho, ho, ho. Bye, babies. Thanks, Haley.
You're welcome.
Go by Mommy.
All right, come on.
I don't want you to trip and fall. It's a little dangerous in here.
It's an obstacle course.
It is an obstacle course. See you later.
Say love you, Granny.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Wasn't that a nice surprise tonight? Yeah, they just like literally walked in the door 3 minutes before I'm ready to be live, and I'm like, oh. So here they come, right? I bribed them with some candy. No, I didn't need to bribe them. They wanted to be on here. They're Valerie's kind of a little showboat. She's got a Christmas service program tomorrow night where she's going to be singing with her preschool class. So that's going to be super cute and exciting. Oh my gosh, I see so many of you coming in here tonight. We have people from all over the country and the world, I see. Welcome. It is December 17th. And I have a fun technique that we're going to do tonight, you guys. And then I decided what I was going to do tonight. I didn't get to share my mail last week because I had the projects that I made for you took a little longer than I anticipated. So I thought it was probably a good time to cut it off. So I didn't show you mail from last week, and I have mail accumulating from this week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards to share with you. So we're going to do a technique, my technique club card for December. And then I'm going to show you all my mail. And if we have extra time after that, I've got a whole bunch of swap cards that I can share with you that you haven't seen yet. So I thought that would be a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, look at everybody coming in. Yes, I see lots and lots of familiar names. Please make sure if you are new to me, and if you're not, but the people who aren't new know this, please leave a comment. Just say hello, or you can tell us where you're coming from. that will get you entered into a drawing for some prizes. So yeah, let's see. Oh, you know what I didn't have? I didn't have my kickoff information. I wonder where that went. I just went through all my stuff, and I wonder if it got buried here someplace. I do not see it, so I'm gonna have to reprint that because missing in action. Anyways, we've got some fun events coming up. Dina, Barb, and I are going to be doing a new catalog kickoff. How many of you are getting your catalogs that are not demonstrators? I have been hearing from some of my customers that their catalogs are arriving, so that's super exciting, right? Yay! Becky says, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I was supposed to have my virtual Christmas party with my team Tuesday night, and I had to cancel because I got super sick. Like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I slept all day on Tuesday. I was really, really sick, well, most of the day. I don't know if I had the flu or just what it was, but I had chills, and I was hot, and I was cold, and I had just a massive headache. I thought my head was going to explode. I'm still stuffed up, but I feel a lot better. I'm a little tired, but I'm feeling so much better. I was glad that it didn't disrupt our stamping time together tonight, right? Yeah. Carol says she's a demo. She didn't get her catalog yet. They said, Stampin' Up! Said, as demonstrators, if you don't get your catalog by the 21st, then you can give demonstrator support a call, and they will send you out a catalog and a celebration brochure. So just so you guys know, we have brand new catalogs coming out. These start on January 4th. Yay! And that is the start of celebration. Woohoo! Super excited about both of these. I have been making swap cards like a crazy person. The other thing I have been doing is getting ready with my DSP samplers. DSP is Designer Series paper. And I shared a picture on Facebook. I just did the Be Mine paper. And I like to make these up so you can see both sides of the paper at one shot, right? This is some new celebration paper. This is going to be free starting January 4th with a $50 order. It is 12 by 12 paper. You get 2 sheets of 6 different patterns. They're all double-sided for a total of 12. Yay! I can't stop looking at the creepy face on the left. Oh, where's the creepy face on the left? Was that me? You can't say that. So we've got our Designer Series paper. I've started making these up, and I get lots of people asking me about my, oh, it's on a box. Oh, that over there, Kathy, that's actually a Pampered Chef box. So that's their logo. It does look kind of like a creepy face. I didn't think you were talking about me. I'm like, wow, rough crowd tonight. But that is a Pampered Chef box. So, and you know what? I just realized my lights over here still are not plugged in. I completely forgot about getting an extension cord. I was sick most of the week, so I'll give myself a little grace there, right? I get lots of people that ask me about these Designer Series paper sheets, and I usually put, let me grab a different one here. I usually put 1-inch circles with the coordinating color of cardstock that these coordinate with in the center. I just haven't gotten to that yet, but why did I go there? Oh, I was going to tell you about these. These are 2x2 squares. This is one side, this is the opposite, one side, the opposite, one side, the opposite. And I just line these up on both sides of the paper. Now, I get people that say, can you share those? How do you make those? It's nothing more than taking your Word program on your computer, typing up the name of the designer paper, and then I put the coordinating colors that I get off the back of the paper. It tells you what colors, what Stampin' Up! Colors they coordinate with. I just type them up on a sheet and print it out. It looks like this. And then I take the squares and I glue them on. So super simple, not much to it. But I love pulling these out when I'm designing because everything is in my view. Like, we're very visual people, right? So everything is in my view there, and it just helps me with my creativity. Like I can go, oh, this pattern would look really good, or oh, that's the color I'm looking for. And I just really like to use these. Plus, I like to share them with you on video so that you can see all the different patterns that are in a pack of paper. I think it's very helpful for both of us, really. So that's how I make my, I call these DSP samplers. And they're a tool that I use as well as share with you. So, oh, hang on, I just messed that up. I don't want to lose those. So I will go through my paper, and what I usually do is take my pack of paper and I will cut each sheet at 4 inches and then cut 2 and cut them in half. Nancy wants to know what size the squares are. They're all 2 by 2. So, and I do that with each sheet, and then you cut it 4 inch and then 2 inches. So now you have a 2 by 4, cut that in half, flip one over, glue them down. Super, super easy. So yeah, okay. Also wanted to remind you about the Last Chance products. We have items that are retiring from our holiday mini catalog, which is our September through December mini catalog. Some items are retiring. You can find the list of the Last Chance products on my blog. And again, if anybody needs those catalogs, I can't remember if I really said that. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or maybe your demonstrator is no longer active, and you would like to get your hands on those new mini catalogs, I would be happy to mail them to you. You can pop me an email at kelly@AStampAbove.com, KELLY @AStampAbove.com. Please make sure you send me your address because I am not psychic. I know that I have a lot of talents. That is not one of them. I don't know if I'd want to be psychic. I think at times it would be pretty cool. I know one thing that I have always found intriguing is maybe taking a step back in time and just sitting there and watching the happenings of wherever I might get popped in a time machine. I think that would be really cool, especially like our trips out west where we're like driving through the mountains, and you know that the settlers came through there in their wagon trains and the Indians were there. I would love to just sit up on a cliff and just watch what's happening. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I'm not psychic, so there you have it. What happened this week? I was not privy to a lot of things this week. I spent a lot of time sleeping and trying to get better, and then trying to get caught up because, of course, you know, anytime you're sick, anytime any of us are sick, it puts us behind. So Nancy wants to know if demonstrators can still order the mat. No, you cannot. The glass mat is being held for celebration for new people that join. And I'm going to be using it tonight, so you get to see it. I've got a little more experience with it, and we'll talk about that a little bit. If they have glass mats left over after celebration, then current demonstrators will be able to order them. So, as with just about anything these days, we are not alone. Stampin' Up! Is not alone in limited supplies of items, right? But just as with everything nowadays, don't snooze or you will lose. So when something becomes available, you have to jump on it right away or you risk not being able to get it. And good news about the glass mat, we're not saying you can't get it. There's a possibility there won't be any left, but there's also a big possibility that there will be some left, that you'll be able to snag one of them, because I love it. Not gonna lie. Okay. Went shopping with Haley this week. Her big gift to Val for Christmas is to have her bedroom done. They've had her bedroom painted and the closet remodeled and put some built-ins in there, and up until this point Val hasn't had her own room, so that's what they're giving her for Christmas. I'm so excited. It's beautiful. I'll make sure I take lots of pictures and share them with you guys too. But she got a bed from IKEA, and it's a bunk bed, but the bottom of it, you can put fabric around it and turn it into like a playhouse. And I am making that playhouse part. So we went to the fabric store and bought a bunch of fabric, and I'm going to be getting my sewing machine out and doing some sewing, which I think is kind of exciting. A little nervous, but does Val know? No, she does not know. So that'll be fun. Cynthia wants to know where my headscarf is. She loved the scarf in the pre-start photo. That is actually a filter on Snapchat. I like to use Snapchat filters to do those goofy little pictures. I think they're fun, and I don't know, I think they give people a giggle. And so that's what I use for my video covers, I call them. Question, does anybody keep their retired DSPs? Yeah, lots of people keep them. Definitely. Ask these ladies. They've got stacks and stacks and stacks of designer series paper. I try to get them to use them. I think I do pretty good at that, but we've all got a pretty good hoard of designer series paper, right? Like if you're a stamper, you have, yeah, Jenny says sure do. Yes, we have over 400 people watching now. Please give me a thumbs up. Click on that like button on this video. That really helps me in the analytics. Tisha says she has a lot of DSP. Crazy Cat Lady has over 20 years worth. Holly says sure do. Pamela's a DSP hoarder. I know, you guys, you're in good company. Because while some people may think it's a sickness, I think it is just joyous. I love having lots of paper. So, I do not have a John report. I do have a garage report. The guy came on Monday and painted the garage, the interior of the garage, and then we found out that the builders didn't use galvanized steel nails and all the nail heads rusted through the paint. And the saga continues. So, Steve has been working really hard this week he had to put caulk on the end of every single nail head on the ceiling and all the walls, and then roller paint all the walls and the ceiling. Yeah, so he's been a little cranky, not gonna lie. But today he made bacon chicken ranch in a crock pot, and can I just say, whoa, it's delicious. So garage, whatever, you know. Yeah, someday it'll be done. And then we'll be happy. And then we have a trap door that goes up into the garage. So it's like just plywood up into the attic. I mean, a trap door, you know, you pull it down and it's got a ladder you go up in. Well, the paint, because the attic is cold and the garage was warm, they sprayed that with the sprayer. And all of that paint just dripped down onto our brand new, very expensive rocking chair, lawn chair things. So there's that. All you can do, guys, is laugh. That's all we can do. Like, I'm over this. Right? I know you are too. So, he's been working hard to get that done. It'll happen someday. Fred couldn't get back here to finish up the windows that he replaced because somebody had the lift machine. He has to come out from the outside and lift up to the second floor. Somebody had the lift machine checked out, and they were supposed to bring it back because he had it reserved, and they didn't bring it back all week. So there's that too. And again, this is the world we live in now. I hate it when they say this is the new normal, because it's never going to be normal. But you just got to deal with it. Lenny says, like she's been saying, it is what it is. I say that all the time. It is what it is, right? Yeah, so you got to laugh or you'll cry. I don't want to cry. I got no time for crying. Life is short. Okay, so I'm going to do prizes right away. And you're going to hear me sniffle a little bit. That is what it is too. I apologize. But at least I'm not hacking my head off or anything, so I guess that's a bonus. We have winners from my live last week. Now, I said there are 3 ways to win. The first way is to comment. When you comment, you get entered in a drawing to win fabulous prizes. And I drew names from last week. I have Vicki Buller of Brookings, South Dakota. I almost said South Carolina. Vicki Buller, Brookings, South Dakota. Vicki, are you on here? Because I'm going to open these and hope I don't spill them. Because if I do, I'm probably going to have to find something different, because I'm not going to pick them up. But I'm just saying, look at these beauties. Yeah, aren't they pretty? These are holly leaves and musical notes and sequins and red rhinestones, and they are delicious. These are going out to Vicki Buller of Brookings, South Dakota. Vicki, thank you so much for commenting on my last video. Yay! I'm trying to read comments. Let's see. Heather said her anxiety goes right through the roof with stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have anxiety as a rule. Like, I just have to, I roll with things. I'm pretty calm, pretty collected. That doesn't mean I don't get a little uptight once in a while, but anxiety's never been a thing for me. And I feel for those of you that do have anxiety, because yeah, I know people with anxiety, and it just makes things so much more difficult, right? Yeah, Melody said they had their chimney repaired last spring. They had to come back 4 times to get it right. I know somebody asked if I talked to the builders about the crappy nails they used in our garage. No, we're done with them. No more contact with that place. Like, done. Next up, for sharing. There's some place on your screen where you should be able to share this video. And people ask me, well, where do I share it to? Share it to Facebook. Share it to Instagram. Share it to wherever it's an option. When you click on share, it'll ask you, where do you want to share it to? Share it wherever you think. Facebook is a really great place. For sharing my live video last week, I have a fantastic prize. The 2224 in color glimmer paper. This was on the clearance rack, and I think it's gone now. Maybe not. It was super cheap. I got to snag some beautiful, beautiful glimmer paper. And I also have the matching pearls. This is for sharing my video last week. This is going out to, okay, are you ready? Kathy Schmidt. Now, don't get too excited, Kathy Schmidts of the world. I'm going to tell you which Kathy Schmidt this is because I don't have your address. It is the Kathy Schmidt that has a profile picture on Facebook of a golf course. Kathy Schmidt, you know who you are. If you could pop me an email with your name, not your name, with your address, telling me you're the winner with the golf course picture, I will get these beauties out in the mail to you. And thank you to everybody who shared and commented. All of that is very, very helpful. I'm going to put this in my envelope so I don't lose track of it. And now I'm sniffling. Okay, next up, third way to win is to place an order with me. So everybody who put in orders in the last week got entered in a drawing to win fabulous prizes. This one's extra special. I am giving away the In Color Pearls and my Friendship Royalty stamp set. This is my $1 million sales stamp set, and I autographed it. Yay! This is going out to, where'd my list go? Hang on, it's here. Carla Michael. Carla, this is on its way to you. Carla is from Yukon, Oklahoma. Yay! Okay, these will go in the mail tomorrow. Let me get this in the envelope so I don't lose track of it. I don't want anything to get out of place, right? Hang on. I'm sniffling and I'm sliding off my chair. My chair is too high, so I slide off of it all the time. I don't know why I leave it like that, but I do. Little weird, right? A little bit. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's see, is there anything that I missed? Give me a thumbs up, share the video, place orders with me. I super duper appreciate it. It's how I pay my bills. This is my full-time job. Always appreciated. Molly Jo, she was here this weekend. She made a stack of cards like this. She started opening and taking out my paper pumpkin kits, opening up my card kits, and she just went to town making cards. I have a whole bunch of cute pictures I'm going to share. So I'll try to remember to put those in my blog post and post them on my Facebook groups because they're adorable. She had a blast. She was actually up with me until like 2 a.m. this morning stamping. And we went to a craft sale in Appleton on Saturday, ran into one of my old friends, so that was kind of fun. And I was planning on doing some Christmas shopping. Well, I didn't buy any Christmas presents, but I got some stuff. You know how that goes, right? So I still have all that to do too. I really feel like I'm drowning. Molly said, do you know Christmas is like 9 days away? I'm like, it is not. Yeah, it's worse now, right? So I need to get on that. So, let me pull in our project. And then, like I said, I've got some really fun cards to share with you in my mail. I am so inspired by the mail that you guys send me. I love happy mail. I love sending happy mail out. But I'm so inspired by the cards that you send me. And of course, I always have to share them with you, right? Because I'm hoping you'll be inspired by them too. So I have a lot of them. I'm going to turn my camera around. We're going to get rolling here. It's a little harder for me to see questions, but please be persistent. If you have a question and I miss it, just ask it again, because I don't mean to, I'm not ignoring anybody, and I don't mean to miss your question. They're all important, but if you think about it, it's kind of hard to talk and think and stamp and stay organized in my brain and read, right? It's a little tricky. Yes, please give me those thumbs up, everybody. If you haven't clicked on that thumbs up, click on that like button right now. I really appreciate that. Okay, hang tight. We're going to flip this around. Adjust my holder here. Ta-da-da. I don't want to hit on the X because that'll make everybody go away. That is not what I want to do. And here we go. I was doing a video last night. I was working on our online class, and I was doing a video, and guess what happened? Man, I like this to be straight. My camera just moved, and I didn't know it, so my video is all crooked. This is my blog, www.AStampAbove.com. You will find all things Kelly and stamping on there. There are store links on there, links to anything that I talk about here. You'll find still photos of the project that we're going to make tonight, dimensions, links to the store to check out the products. You can order them from me if you would like. This is my current host code. If you're planning on placing an order that is under $150, please use this code. If your order is over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up. I definitely want you to have those. Ramona just asked, where did you get your princess crown? I don't really remember. I've had it for a long time, but you can go online and look up rhinestone tiaras, and you will find lots and lots of them. I actually have one that says happy birthday all scripty on a crown too. So I'm kind of a little attached to the crowns. I think that everybody should wear a crown. It makes you feel like a rock star. And of course, we all would stamp better and be more creative if we had a crown on our head. Don't you think? Right? It's worth a try. Okay, I am going to bring out all my goodies here. So we are going to be doing a kissing technique tonight. And I think this is a super fun technique. It's very easy. We're going to do just a touch of embossing. And let me see if I've got everything out here that I need. This and this and this. And this. We're going to move that up there. Here comes my cardstock layers and my stamp sets. Okay, before we get too far here, just in case you guys missed last week's live, on my blog, and again, that is at www.AStampAbove.com. You'll see these pictures right on when you get to the website. These are super fun. This is a double flap fold card. Look at how cool that is. Super easy to make, you guys. This uses the Simply Sparkling. This is one of our online exclusive products with the bold 6x6 designer series paper, and I made it in Berry Burst and also Daffodil Delight. Look at those lemons. I love them. Oh, I do this for photography purposes to keep these closed, so that's what that's all about. But yeah, isn't that fun? Love these cards. You'll find a replay of the video, all the dimensions, the ingredients, links to my store where you can check out the products. Lots of fun. Next, Last week, we also made this. If you guys missed it, this is the Crystal Snow background stamp. It's like a giant snowflake. These are our note cards and envelopes. Whoops, let's do this the right way. And designer series paper. Delightful floral designer series paper. So this was a whole set of snowflake cards on the note cards and envelopes. These are all stamped on designer paper. Aren't they pretty? I love these. I love all of them. And this is a little gift set. I'm going to give it to my mom because, of course, I got to give it to somebody really special, right? And she would qualify. And then I also showed you how to make this cute little box that these fit in. So make sure you check that out if you missed it, or if you need a refresher on where to find it. It's on my blog. Hang on a second while I get a drink. So, how many of you have the Trucking Along bundle? This made its debut, and it was so hot that the punch sold out like pretty quickly. And it is back in our store. This is an online exclusive product. It's back in our store. We're going to use this for our project tonight. I'm also going to be using the Something Fancy sentiment set. Now, there are sentiments in here, but I needed something a certain size, and I wanted to make a birthday card. So I chose to use this one. Let me get out all of my little layers here. Oh, before I go too much further, I do have a Trucking Along online class, and there are a couple options with this class. You can get option 1 if you do not have the bundle. I would recommend that option. It'll come with the stamp set and the punch. You'll also get the exposed brick 3D embossing folder, a package of the Neutrals 6x6 designer series paper. You're going to get the Real Red and Burlap Ribbon combo pack, the rustic metallic adhesive back dots, as well as a packet of pre-cut cardstock for 6 different cards in here. All for option number 1. Option 1 with the whole bundle is $99. Option 2, if you already have the bundle, will come with the pre-cut cardstock pack, the embellishments, and the ribbon combo pack. If you don't have the Neutrals Designer Series paper, there's an option for you to add it on. I can add it into the kit for you. If you're outside of the US, or maybe you just want the PDF file only, you can also get that. And again, Trucking Along class is on my blog, www.AStampAbove. In the right-hand column, you're going to see a tab that says Online Classes. Click on that and scroll until you see this graphic for that class. I only have a few of these left. This was a class that I did back in July, but some fantastic ideas for the Trucking Along bundle. Okay, I'm going to get out my layers here. I've got a scrap of basic white. I've got some crumb cake and some black. So our crumb cake card base is 5.5 by 8.5. Becky said she's got one, but she's never used it. Are you talking about the bundle? We're going to have to get it out now, Becky, if that's what you're talking about. This is basic white. This is for the inside, 4 by 5.25. I've also got one of our deckled circles. I should have got those dies out. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can quickly find them. They're in my bin. Here they are. I knew they were towards the front, so I thought, oh, I'll take a chance. But all of these come in a set of dies. It's crazy how many you get in here. The one that I used is this one right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th one from the center. And you get 14 different circles in here. And you can see that edge is deckled, which is really fun. Okay, so I've got one of those die cut. And then this is a scrap of white. And this, or I mean white. It's obviously black. Kelly, hello, wake up. This is white. I mean, black. Basic black. This is going to be, hang on just a second. Let me get my, okay, so this is 2 by 5. So this is 2 1/8 by 5 1/8. And our crumb cake is 2 by 5. And then of course we have our white scraps. So we're going to do the technique right away. I've got a bunch of different embossing folders here, and I mentioned that this is the kissing technique, right? So I'm just going to get a scrap of white out here so we can have some fun with that. Now each month I have a technique club, and this is going to be our technique club card for December. Everybody in the technique club places an order with me of a minimum, I believe, $25. And each month I send them the card that we're going to make and an instruction sheet, which looks just like this. And then I put the technique on the instruction sheet and we use the technique on the card. So each month the order is placed with me. You use the host code with that order and I send this to you in the mail. And it's a virtual club. And of course there's always a video to go back. This is a nice way to have a whole collection of technique ideas with these cards that have the technique and the written instructions on them. Oh, and you know what? I think I messed something up. Did I? Nope, I didn't mess anything up. Yay. Sometimes my formatting on this, like this is the first one, then there's one here and one here and one here on a sheet. It changes the numbers. So this is 1 through 5, and then it'll go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought I forgot to change the numbers so they were all 1 through 5, but I did not. So apparently I was on my game for something. Okay, I'm going to move all these items out of the way, and we're going to do our technique. For this technique, a solid stamp works best. You have to have a solid stamp to be able to do this. And then I'm using embossing folders. You can use other detailed stamps for this instead of embossing folders, but I'm going to use embossing folders. So I'm going to ink my truck up in some crumb cake ink. And then I'm going to open up my embossing folder, and there is a logo, the Stampin' Up! Logo on every embossing folder. You don't want to use this part with the logo on it. You want to use the other one. This side actually is debossed. Your pattern is sunk in. This is embossed or raised. So you want to use the side that does not have the logo. Whoops, sorry. I am going to take my truck, and I want my arrows. This is an arrow folder. I want my arrows to go down on my pattern. Now I'm holding it and I'm giving it firm pressure. Okay. And now we're going to take it and we're going to stamp it on our layer. And look what that does. Do you see that pattern in there? These, this particular embossing folder is called the geometric patterns. So we've got a folder that does this and a folder that does this. So I just used the one with the diamonds on it. Now, in order to clean this, we're just going to take the cleaning cloth. There's a cleaning cloth that comes with this glass mat, and I'm just going to wipe it off. I keep it in a clear case because it dries out pretty fast, which is nice, but also not good when I'm in the middle of stamping and I need it to be not dry. Okay, so there's one pattern, and then I also tried it with the stripes and splatters. I used the splatters, and again, not the one that has the logo on it, but the other side. And I am going to ink up my truck, and I'm going to push it and give it good firm pressure, and then we're going to stamp that just to see what it looks like. Now this gives us a really interesting pattern. I hope you can see these good. Make sure my lights are. But isn't that different? So I tried that one. Get that wiped off. And again, that was the stripes and splatters. And then we have this one, which is part of the Basics 3D embossing folders. And I'll share with you what that looks like. This is like hash marks. Ooh, that's kind of neat looking too, isn't it? Very cool. And then, let me get that wiped off. I'm going to bring in, I thought, ooh, what about wood grain? You know, because remember the Woody vans? That was a big thing when Haley was a child. It was kind of like Punch Bug with the Volkswagens, but it was a Woody van. So I thought, what about a wood grain? So let's try that one. Pushing this very firmly, and I'm going to bring that in here. Ooh, that does look like a wood grain. So all of these embossing folders have kind of a very small pattern on them. I found that they worked really, really good for this. So that is our technique. Oops, let me wipe this off. I don't want to put this away dirty. And now, oh, I need to do one more thing. Where did my, hang on, I lost my embossing folder. I'm looking for those. This one and this one. Here it is. There they are. Okay. So I'm going to do this one more time here on the side without the logo. I'm going to stamp my truck, push it nice and hard. I found that that was very important when I did this technique. Here comes our technique instruction card. Looks great. Turned out good. Okay. Now we're going to finish up this card. It's really cute, you guys. I think I came up with some really good ideas for this. I was kind of pretty proud of it. I am going to take the two-step. This is two-step stamping, right? We're going to stamp the image. You could also just stamp this and color it in, but this is a lot quicker and easier. So I am going to stamp this in Memento black ink. And now I'm going to pull this over here so I can get it lined up properly. Yay! That turned out really, really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. Then there are tires here. Tires and the hubcap that you can stamp in here. I'm going to give this a whirl. I find that it's a little tricky to get those perfectly placed, if you know what I mean. See, I kind of miss this tire here. I always miss that tire every single time. So what I do is bring in my Stampin' Blend marker, have that handy, and just color in that little bit that I missed. Or you can just color these with the Stampin' Blend marker. I think I'm going to make this one darker now because that made that one darker. Okay, that makes me happy. Close this up. Next, we are going to, hang on a second, where's my little plants? I'm going to put some little plants in here. I'm going to stamp my plants. And this comes with the stamp set. These cute little plants. I know they're pretty tiny, but they're also need to be small. There's 3 pots that go in the back of our pickup truck. And I'm using Lemon Lime Twist with the two-step stamping. I'm going to pull this in again so I can see what I'm doing here. So this is what we have, those little tiny pots. The other thing I'm going to bring in is my Balmy Blue ink and our deckled circle. And then we've also got these lines, and these lines are actually like the road or the ground, I would say. So I'm going to put those right here. That's going to go under our truck. I'm going to use my Balmy Blue, and I'm going to do some blue clouds on this layer. And I'm just going to stagger them like that. I'm going to take, here's my inside white layer. This is my 4 by 5 1/4 inch inside white layer. So there's some neat things I'm going to do here with that. I'm going to take this and I am going to put some triangles. I got my fingernails scratched, that one, left red on it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in here just like this. So I'm only going to emboss this little edge right over here, okay? Hang on. I'm going to bring my machine in so you can see what I'm doing here. Now I know for some of you, this is a regular embossing folder, not a 3D embossing folder, but for some of you, you wouldn't be able to do this technique because you have a machine that doesn't have as wide of a platform as our Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. We happen to have a special going on starting January 4th where you can join and you can add one of these die cutting machines to your kit because you get an additional $30 in product. I'm trying to hold on to this. Hang on. I want this to be straight. Now this would be a good time if you're tired of not being able to do some of these things that we can do with this wider machine. It'd be a great time to upgrade your machine if that's something you're thinking about. Now you would forego the glass mat because that's the special. You can get the glass mat and $125 in any product you want. Or you can forego the glass mat and get an additional $30, which then means $155, and you could get that new embossing machine. Look at how cool that is, right? I love this look. So I just put that embossing over here. Now I'm going to bring in the sentiment that says, I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. I've already made this card late because, well, who doesn't send late birthday cards, right? I know I do. Frequently, actually, which is kind of sad. This is going to be the inside of our card. I'm going to bring in my liquid glue. Here we go on our crumb cake card base. This is definitely going to be more of a masculine card, although it doesn't have to be. But that's kind of where I was going with this. Now I've got this little layer here. I am going to also emboss my 2 by 5 inch piece of crumb cake in the embossing folder. And I've already done that. And again, these embossing folders are called the geometric patterns. So we're going to add this to our black layer. Just got that little tiny margin of black that really makes this pop. And I love that when you use black on a card like this. We're going to add this right to the front. Make sure that I've got my card right side up. There we go. I'm going to come in here with this layer and I'm going to add that right up here. We are going to do just a tiny bit of coloring. I've got my crumb cake Stamp and Blend marker right here. Gonna color in my little pots. Oh, maybe I should have done those on a different color. I'm gonna leave them like that, but I was thinking that the copper clay would look good for those pots too, but we're fine. Now I'm gonna find my scissors. Here we go. I'm gonna bring in my chair and sit down again because I am definitely a lazy stamper. Oh, Courtney says she's going to start embossing her inside layer too. I know, right? It's just different. It's a little different, and it adds a lot of pizzazz to the inside, and it's something simple. It doesn't cause any extra postage. It's not really that big of a deal to do. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth, cut around these. See how I did here? That looks pretty good. I'm going to say that looks pretty darn good. Now I'm going to bring in that punch. The punch punches out the circle. It also has the wheel well, the doors. There's all kinds of things that this punch does. We're just going to punch out the pickup truck. The circle makes like wheels. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take, let's see, we're going to take our little pots and we're going to put them right in the back of our pickup truck, just like that. So I left this extra white tab on here to make it easy for me to do that. Make sure that I get up to the actual image lines where those pots start. Oh my gosh, that is stinking adorable. Look how cute that is, you guys. We're going to grab some of our dimensionals and throw those on here. Our little truck. Got my take your pick tool. Did you see me throw that right on the floor? Did she just throw that right on the floor? She did. She threw it right on the floor. There we go. There's our cute little thing. Now, thinking, what am I going to do with my sentiment here? Like, what needs to happen here with my sentiment? So, did I take... Here it is right here. I've got all of my embossing stuff here. And I'm using the Happy Birthday that comes in the Something Fancy set. That's where the inside sentiment, I didn't forget your birthday, I'm just stretching out the celebration. And then I've got the Happy Birthday. I wanted something small, little, concise. That's what I was looking for. So I'm going to take my embossing buddy. This comes with your embossing additions toolkit, which is this whole ensemble here. I'm going to stamp my Happy Birthday. Now, one thing I like to do when I'm embossing is I like to make multiples. And the reason why I do that is because I can sit these back in my stamp case and I don't have to emboss next time. I want a little strip that has black cardstock with white embossing. So as long as you've got all your stuff out, why not just make a few extras? This is a look that I like. So I just figure it's a good idea. Now, I see I've got some edges here. This brush comes with the Additions Toolkit. Oops, I see I missed a little bit over here. I might not have stamped that very good. Nope, I missed the D-A-Y on the end of that one, so that's a bummer. But I have two here that look really good. And I would normally stamp up an entire sheet of black with this, just so I could do it all in one shot. It's just more efficient and a better way to, I don't know, work with this. That's the way I've always felt about it. Okay, heat tool. Oops, hang on, I'm stuck on some stuff here. I was worried about the babies coming up here. I had to kind of clear a path for them. I've got kind of a mess going on with all my new product that came in. Ooh. And my old product sitting here, so yeah, I was worried. But I was able to clear a path, and they did not trip and fall. I'm going to emboss that one that isn't going to work, just so that it doesn't, the powder doesn't rub off. But okay, now we've got 3 happy birthdays here. And if you want to, you can take this and put it in your paper trimmer. You can trim it with your scissors, whatever works for you. I am going to cut this off. I want this nice and close and hopefully straight. It's hard to keep that in place when you can't keep your hand on it. You know what I mean? How's that look? Oh my goodness, I think I did pretty good. And then this I will take and put right in there. That's how I roll. Like to be efficient. Okay, here's our happy birthday. I've got some little pieces over here. Bring that in. Oh, here's another one that I made. Just a whole bunch of happy birthdays, you guys. It just makes sense. We are going to grab this little sentiment. You could, of course, have stamped this on a banner. That would be fine, too, from the stitch shapes. But I'm just going to cut the ends at a diagonal. Grab my mini black dimensionals. I see Cindy says she's done the embossing folder technique several times for the inside of her cards. It is very cool. I really like it. It's just different. You don't expect that, right? It's the unexpected that is so much fun there. And here comes our little sentiment. Now, let's think about some embellishments. Do I want to go with gold on there? I don't know. Let's look around here. Nope. I want to keep this masculine. I don't want it to get all girly. Like, that's my big thing. I don't want it to be all girly, so I'm just kind of looking through here to see what else I can find. Ooh, we have some copper. I don't think so. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's only a couple black ones left on there. These are classic matte dots. Those would work good. Oh, what's this? Ha! Kelly has more. Yay. Classic matte dots. I'm going to use the black ones. Again, I've got my take your pick tool here. And there's 2 different sizes. We've got the regular, like a bigger size, and then the smaller sizes. So I'm going to go right here, and then a small one right there, and maybe another big one right there. That looks really good to me. And envelope. Okay, hang on. I gotta grab an envelope. I thought I put one in there, but I guess I did not. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this envelope. I am going to put the flap in here. And I only want the flap embossed. Here comes my machine again. And you want to make sure that you keep, excuse me, excuse me, hang on, my voice is cracking. You want to keep that embossing folder in between these plates so you don't ruin it, right? You don't want it hanging off so that it gets smashed on the side of the machine. But that's the nice thing about this Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, is that you're able to do all these fun things with the wider folders. Goodness. Okay, I think I have my voice back. Like, good grief. Look at that. Okay, so here's what I did. I wanted this to be embossed, and instead it's debossed. It's not the end of the world, but you got to make sure I put this on here like this. I can't see the logo. The logo is the side that's going to raise it, okay? So I should have done it like this, but no big deal because it's still totally cool. Here's the envelope with it embossed, and here it is debossed. All right, here is our fantastic card. And this is what goes out in the mail for my Technique Club, okay? Oh, I know, I wanted to show you this one. This was the first one that I made. And see the difference between these two? Which one do you like better? This one uses ink on a white layer on the embossing folder. This one was crumb cake embossed. So this one, for this one, this is a whole different technique. I took the logo side of my embossing folder, and I'll do a little sample here for you. I took my logo side and I inked it up. You can ink it up with your ink. And you just want to make sure you get it inked up evenly. This rinses off in water. Let me grab a scrap here. Here's a good size scrap. I'm going to put this right on here. Hang tight. Here we go. Let's see the magic happen. Ah, there we go. So that's a whole other technique. I'm just going to wipe this off with my cleaning cloth. By the way, this cleaning cloth comes with the glass mat. And the glass mat is available to anybody who joins Stampin' Up. You can be a discount shopper. When you join, you're going to get the option to get the glass mat, which comes with the cleaning cloth and the silicone accessory holder is what I'm calling it. Or you can get $30 more in your kit. So completely up to you. I love it when they give you options. All right, so here's both our cards. And this is exactly what my online technique club people get in the mail. And then after you collect these for a while, it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can pull some out. Here was our fractured technique. Here's the actual card and technique, the mosaic technique from last month. Here's another technique card from a while ago. We've got this one and a shaker card and all kinds. You collect all of these being in the technique club, which is really fun. Then if you happen to get stumped and you don't know what to make, you can pull out your technique cards and it can inspire you to try a new technique or maybe revisit an old technique like this kissing. I haven't done that in forever. I was so thrilled to have found that and went, oh, that's a great idea for my technique club card. So let me get this stuff cleaned up here out of the way because I have some amazing cards to share with you guys. Like so pretty. Okay, so let me get this out of here. Put this back. Again, these are the geometric pattern embossing folders. And you have lots and lots of options with these. Oops, I've got some I feel embossing powder in my envelope. I don't like that. That gritty. Who hates that gritty feeling? I always have to wipe it off. Like, hands down, get rid of it. Okay. I'm just clearing some room here, you guys. Put my glue away. Don't want to lose anything. Okay, mail time. I wish I had like a little song I could play for mail time. That would be fun. All right. I have 2 baskets of mail to share with you. I hope you're as excited as I am to share them with you. Cindy says, I think this stamp set would make a cute shaker card using the truck as a background inside with the tree in the bed. Sprinkle with holly leaves. Oh, and berry sprinkles. That is a great idea, Cindy. I love that. And Becky says she's definitely inspired by the set now. Becky, you have access to Stamp Happy Academy. There is a whole online class on there that will inspire you. So go take a look at that. And again, it's called the Trucking Along class. It's pretty fun. Okay, this card comes to me from Melanie Keenan. Melanie is a new team member with me. Look at how stinking adorable that is. I love all these different textures that are going on. She used masks with blending brushes on this layer right here, and that goat is hysterical. Look at that. again with the masks. And she was thanking me for some Happy Mail. So thank you so much, Melanie. This is just an adorable card. Oh, I'll just leave these out here so you can keep looking at them. Look how pretty this is. This came to me from Elaine Rebeck. Elaine is a long time customer of mine. Beautiful, beautiful card. Thank you so much, Elaine. Your card is beautiful. Next, we have team member Tammy Litsky. Look how pretty this is. She used the designer paper as kind of the focal with a beautiful sentiment. Gorgeous, Tammy. Thank you so much. What are you guys drinking tonight? I need to get a drink here. Oh my goodness. Thirsty, thirsty. What's everybody drinking? I need to know. Oh, Tisha wants to know, what mask is that? I don't know. I don't know if it's a current one or if it's retired. I'm not sure, Tisha, but here's a good look at it. It is pretty, isn't it? Love it. Next card is, let's see, Peggy Williams. Look at how she used that designer paper. Gorgeous. I love that. Absolutely beautiful. Such pretty paper. This is the One Horse Open Slate paper. That is in the online exclusive store. Then we have, Dee Dee Timke. So pretty. Look at Dee Dee's card. I'll hold it up like this so you can see what's happening there. Dee Dee always makes gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, and when you stand it up, of course, your One Horse Open Sleigh, this is the paper. This is the same paper, One Horse Open Sleigh. Kind of stands out and pops out like that. So that makes it really interesting. Dee Dee, thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful. I saved this for you guys. You remember the wedding that I went to in San Diego? This is Steve's nephew, Colin, and his wife, Haley. And we just got this in the mail in their Christmas card. Isn't that just so adorable? It was a beautiful wedding. My first time in San Diego, so that was pretty cool. Next, we have Linda Keister. Look at how pretty this is. I love that glimmer paper on there. It just really sets this card off. Nice little fun fold. Linda, thank you so much. Lots of team members sending cards. This one is from Lorraine Knight, and she's got that beautiful Santa Claus, this beautiful sentiment on here. Love your card, Lorraine. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and then here comes a little gift set, you guys. Are you ready for all this? Hang on just a second. This is from Becky. Becky, are you watching? Yay! Look at how pretty her card is. Beautiful. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Now, ready for this? I got this and this and this. Stinking adorable, right? We'll save the booze for last. So this little box, I'm like, ooh, so cute. Look at it, has a little Christmas tree brownie in it. Little Debbie brownie. What a cute way to present a fun little treat, right? Look at how pretty that box is. I gotta make sure I keep this out here so that I eat that. Don't worry, Becky. I'm all over it. And I got this. Cocoa packets. She folded them to make them fit in here, just so you know. I didn't expect to see cocoa packets in here because I knew that cocoa packets were just a little bit taller, right? But I love the way she folded them. There's 2 of them in here. If I can get them back in here. There we go. Folded them up, put them in here. This closes up, and then there's a belly band on here. This is super, super cute, right? And then we've got this. How fun is this? Super duper cute. We've got some Bailey's Irish Cream and some Peppermint Twist Smirnoff. Yeah, Little vodka, little Bailey's cream. Yeah. Super duper cute, Becky. Thank you so much. These are stinking adorable. Kathy, you didn't miss at all. So Kathy Swenson says, I missed your live again. Nope, you're here. Keep coming. Oh, and then I got my credit card bill. Now that was a complete bummer. I thought, ugh, take that away. All this fun mail, and then somebody has to always spoil it, don't they? Darn credit card. Okay, hang on. I got more mail here. I have to show you this. Oh, is there a card that goes with this? This is from Anne D'Acquisto. She donated, hang on, she donated this brand new stamp set for our giveaways. So Anne, thank you so much. How sweet is that? I will definitely put it in the door prize bin. And then I got this also. Are you ready for this? Look how pretty this paper is gorgeous. It's got a cute little tag in here. It says no peeking. From Anne, Merry Christmas to Kelly. Are you guys ready? Ah! I was giggling. I'm just Wisconsin old-fashioned, and I love this shirt. This is going to go perfect under the shirt that I'm wearing, first of all. And it's that super duper soft t-shirt material that I absolutely love. And you are the best. Oh, I see Becky Miltonberger's on here. Becky, thank you for all those cute little gifts. Super adorable. Let me move this out of the way. Thank you, Anne. Love the shirt. Definitely going to get a lot of use out of that, too. Okay, here comes this. Look at how pretty this card is. This is from Peg Herrick. Beautiful, beautiful Christmas card. Love how she put that little strip of designer paper in there, right? Just that little bit makes such a big difference. Gorgeous card, Peg. Thank you. Then I have Donna Wirtz. Look at how pretty this is. We've had a cardinal in our backyard for several weeks now. Well, maybe not several, but at least a couple weeks. I see him out there all the time. And it's actually a female because it's not quite as bright, but super, super pretty. Love the decorating the inside too. Same for you, Donna. Then we have a slimline card. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. This is from Jackie Blurs. Jackie, your card is incredible. Look at all that detail. Whoa. Right? So pretty. Love it. Next up, we have the fractured technique. Hang on, let me get this open. This is from Diana Lobbs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, with the decorating the inside, little strip of cardstock. We've got some embellishments in here. Love your card. She's also got some Wink of Stella on these leaves. I can see it when I tip it in the light. So pretty. Next up, Linda Miller. Linda Miller covered the front of her card with this beautiful embossed foil layer, which I thought was really classy, right? Look at this. Ah, gorgeous, Linda. Thank you so much. This is another technique. This is a faux tile technique with all the score lines on this layer. So way to go, Linda. Marilyn Weller. I've got a card here from her. How pretty is this? Let me get this open. Oh, look at all of this. Holy cow. Very, very pretty. This is very different, isn't it? I like it. Something very different. Love your card, Mary Lynn. Thank you so much. Very pretty. Then we've got Lorraine Drum. Here comes Lorraine. Whoops, here comes Lorraine. She's using that one horse open sleigh again. So, so pretty. Thank you, Lorraine. Absolutely beautiful. I love your background color. So pretty. Oh, what's that? That's the giant snowflake stamp. I think this is from Jim and Cindy Ellers. Look at how beautiful that is. Love it layered with the other snowflakes. Thank you so much, Cindy. So many team members, you guys. Lots and lots of beautiful cards. And this one is from Anna Rebidoo. Anna, this is so pretty. Love what you did here. Thank you so much. A few more here, you guys. We're almost done. I got this from Ellen Herman. Look at how pretty that is. And this is vellum that she embossed on. And look at that. Oh, look at, it's an easel card. So pretty. You can see through the back of it. You can see through it. That is gorgeous. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Ellen. Absolutely beautiful. Bonnie Lesperance. I love this little gondola ride stamp set. This is, I'm pretty sure this is retiring. That's on the last chance list. Look at how pretty that is. Way to go. You did a really nice job with this one, Bonnie. Not that you don't with the others. They're all beautiful. I came out wrong. Stuck my foot in my mouth. That happens. I love the bear. Always a cute one. This is from Sandy Bennett. How cute is that? Love all the layers on here. Make me happy. Here's a pretty one. Check this out. Ooh la la. So pretty. This is from Carmen Melendez. Very, very pretty, Carmen. You did a fantastic job. I love that designer paper. And I realize as I'm getting to the last, maybe it's in that packet. I'm missing a card that I remember. I always open these up and read them ahead of time. Isn't this pretty? Whoa. This is from Betty Thorne. Gorgeous. Betty's been on my team for a long time. So pretty. One more package. Is this it? Nope, I'm missing the card. I don't know what happened to it. I hope I find it. If I do, I'll show it next time. But this is fabulous. This is from Denise Thingolstead. Look at how pretty this is. I love what she did with that scenery from the autumn paper. So pretty. She won a prize and is sending me a little gift. Look at how fun this is. It's got a pen in here and it's a little notebook, or a little notepad, I should say. Isn't that fun? How easy is that? But it's so special because Denise made it for me. Just a little something you can do with your paper crafting as you're thinking of little inexpensive gifts to give people, right? All right, guys, I'm looking for that other. I opened up a card today and I don't see it in this pile, so hang on. Hate it when that happens. Well, I'll find it and I'll share it with you. Throw my credit card bill in the garbage. That was a bummer. All right, you guys. That is... Yes, Ramona says you can tell that you're loved. I know. I feel so loved. Always. Always loved. Always. I feel the love all the time. Every time you guys come on and watch me on Sunday nights, I feel like I have the best friends in the world. I'm not going to lie. I had to take my crown off because it was falling off my head. There we go. I feel better already. Thank you guys so much for spending the evening with me. What time is it? It's 8:18. I did really good, right? I know last time I kept you way too long. Bless your hearts. Some of you had to go to bed. Some of you stuck with me. But thank you so much for spending the evening with me. Now, next weekend is the 24th. I will not be live. I'm probably going to need a few days here to recoup and get I haven't wrapped a single present. I haven't made a single candy or cookie. I shouldn't tell people that. I feel like such a failure saying that. But you guys know that when I go like a tornado. I go big or go home. So I'll probably be spending an entire day in the kitchen making cookies and candy because I love making candy and cookies. I love it. I love decorating them. I love all the things about Christmas. Mary says you can never be on too long. Well, thanks, Mary. I think there are a few people who would disagree with you, but you and me will stick together, right? So I want to wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Do something special for yourself, even if it just is having an extra piece of dessert, okay? Make sure you do that. Celebrate Christmas with family and friends, or do something special for yourself if you can't do that. Make it special. It's Christmas. All right, everybody, I'm going to let you go. I will have all of these projects, all of these. I'll have the card and the technique card. We didn't make a lot tonight, did we? But I had a lot to share with you. I will have these on my blog. Give me about an hour or so. This shouldn't take too long tonight. And I will get them on my blog where you'll have links to all the stores and all the things. Oh, I see some more names coming in. Betty and Shelby and Susan and Diane. So happy to see you guys are here. I'll get this up and on my blog. Catalog kickoff. Don't forget, Dina Barb and I are doing a catalog kickoff. The registration for that is on my blog. It's only $15, or if you're a Stamp Happy Academy member, it's free. So make sure you join that. Catalog kickoffs are a blast. You will not be disappointed. We have some really fun projects in mind for you. Have yourselves a wonderful Christmas. I'm going to let you go. Bye-bye.